guys, welcome back. Video is super exciting because we have some new planty products to work with, so let's get right into it. Okay, for starters, I picked up some new moss poles, finally, because I feel like if you've been watching my channel a lot recently, I've been talking about picking up more moss poles, so I finally did that. I got a 6-pack of the same type of moss poles that I usually buy. These were actually from a different brand because the ones that I bought previously, they weren't available on Amazon anymore, so I did list these ones in my Amazon storefront if you guys want to buy them. I can't remember how much they were, but I'll check really quick. So it's $19.99 for a 6-pack, and the brand is called Blue Pro, just in case you don't want to shop at my Amazon storefront. So I got a 6-pack of these, and I'm super excited because I really want to put my Burl Marks Fantasy on a moss pole. You guys know that my Burl Marks Fantasy has been on a plank since I got her. Who knows how long ago I got that plant. It feels like 2 years, but I think it might have been a year ago. Yeah, I think it was a year ago. But because that plant has been on a plank for so long, I've grown to really not like planks. Although I really like the look of the plank, it's so beautiful, the beige against the green or the brown against the green. I feel like it's not the best setup, especially if it's not in my greenhouse. If it's in my greenhouse, the plank will stay moist most of the time. But if the plant is out here, like my philodendron Burl Marks Fantasy, they tend not to get as much humidity. So I feel like putting it on the moss pole and letting it root into the moss is the best idea for it. And I can't wait to do that. Now that I'm looking at the length of this, I feel like the Burl Marks Fantasy is bigger. How do you connect these? There's like these little holes right here. Like there's 1, 2, 3 holes. Is that how you connect them? What do you do, tie them? Oh my god, I'm so unsure. How do you, I was thinking just squeeze it over like that. I think this is actually what I did for my monstera albo. Maybe you line up the holes, but what do you do after that? Put a string through it? I'm just confused. I lined up the holes. I don't know. Let's put this to the side because I also got some more moss. Why is this not opening? I think this is about $8 or $9 on Amazon, but it does make a good amount of moss. Let's actually make it right now so I can have it ready for the moss poles. I do have one more product to show you, but I really want to get the moss wet. Oh! Is there like a little thing to rip this open? There is. That's what I meant. Okay. Let's rip this open and take it out. This has this little paper that comes in there and gives you like little tips and stuff. I love stuff like this, so cute. But it's like this, so cool. If you guys used to follow me, I used to buy the sphagnum moss that was already like, it wasn't wet, but it was already in sphagnum moss form. Like it wasn't compressed like this or compacted. What is this called? Vacuum sealed. It wasn't vacuum sealed. Anyways, I'm just gonna dump some water on it. Go in it, on it, in it, around it. And she's already rising like dough. How cool. Oh wow, she literally sucked up all that water. Why am I calling the moss a she? I need to stop doing that. Do I pour more? Should I pour more? Can you guys see this? Is this satisfying? Let's do it. Let me hold it while I do it. Oh yeah, she's getting bigger. Oh, she's getting bigger. I don't know if I should use all this water. Oh my god, she's still getting bigger. Can you guys even tell that it's getting bigger? The last time I did this was on a short when I propagated my Hoya serpens. Speaking of Hoya serpens, I just posted most of my Hoya serpens for sale on Etsy. So go check them out, definitely. There's only a few plants in there now, but I'll just post as I propagate and post as I have plants available that I want to get rid of. So definitely make sure you follow my Etsy shop. I'll link my shop down in the description along with my Amazon storefront and anything else that's necessary. Moving on, look at this moss, guys. That's a lot. So the next product that I have that's new is a grow light. I'm super excited to try this out. I actually got this 3 weeks ago. This brand, Misty Jungle, sent me this grow light, which I'm so thankful for because I definitely needed one with how fast it's getting dark these days. I haven't even opened it, so let's open it. The last video you guys saw, I filmed... Why am I ruining this box? I could have used this box for something. But the last video that I filmed was filmed like a month ago. Yeah. Ooh, this must be one of the legs. I think it's a stand-up one. Yeah, I think it like stands up on the floor. Hold on. This This is a little plug it comes with. Looks like the stand that goes on the floor. Yes, it does, because it has a little cushion pad so no scratchies on the floor. The top. I'm not even looking at the instructions, bro. Maybe I should look at the instructions. But it seems a little self-explanatory. Another leg. Where do all these legs go? These are not legs. Like, am I dumb? This is a stand. And this is how big the grow light is. Looks like that. And then it has all these little adjustables that our grow lights usually come with. Thread the built-in wires through the pole 1. I put some WD-40 on it and it's still not going all the way down without an issue, which is very annoying, honestly. Like, I'm trying to hold this little thing in place because every time you move it, the whole thing turns, so it's not actually screwing because this thing is turning as well. But it's not going down, so it's like, how are you and I just hurt myself. I'm moving on to the next rod. This one's not all the way on there, but it's like, what am I supposed to do? It won't go on. I don't know about this one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see if this twists on easy. If it doesn't, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I just want to get this together so I can play with my plants. Boom. What is this? Why is it so short? Oh.
Actually. Oh, I get it. I think. I don't know. We have this one left. You can just put this one in here like that. Why is it stuck in there? What the fuck, bro? What in the fucking world, brother? This is actually aggravating.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Guys, this grow light is huge. I put it together and it's hovering way over my head when I stand up. It was a gift, so I'm definitely gonna use it. And if you guys want one, I'll link it below. First things first, I want to, what am I gonna do first? First things first, we're finally potting up my philodendron verrucosum. Guys, look how nice these are growing. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture of this propagation by itself months ago. And this is what it's grown into since then. It currently has a new leaf coming out, which I'm so excited about. And then we also have another little one. I think I'm gonna pot these up together because why not? And I'm also gonna put them on a moss pole. Hopefully they root inside because these are usually kept in the greenhouse. So I think it's gonna root into the moss pole pretty well. So let's pot these up really quick. They look so pretty. Ooh. I'm scared to touch it. Look at all of those roots. That's super exciting. I have never been able to successfully propagate philodendron verrucosum for some reason. Now we're just gonna take this one out as well. I might need to do a different pot for these. Look at guys. Some nice roots. Should I rinse the moss off? I really don't feel like doing all that. Is it necessary to rinse? I don't think so. I mean, I feel like I should because they haven't been rinsed off, but oh, they're so delicate. Look at how delicate the roots are. Wow. Okay, okay. Every time I do this with no gloves, I just think of like a million tiny bugs running up my fingers, up my arms. I think that's good, just about. I'm not trying to break anything. That was kind of easy, honestly. Much more easy than my monstera in my last video. So those are those roots. That's why it's so hard for me to propagate a verrucosum. Like, look at how delicate those roots are. You got to be a little bit careful. And then these, I'm just gonna undo these as well. I think I'm losing a few roots with this one. Oh, yeah, I definitely just lost another root now. There we go with those two. I'm just gonna rinse them off really quick and then we can pot them up. Okay, I rinsed them off and now I'm torn between putting them in here because the roots are longer than the pot. So I don't know. Does length even really matter? I don't know. I'm like, should I put them in here or should I do like the whole self-watering method? But this is just like huge, I feel like. Oh wait, the moss pole's going in there, so it may not be that huge. Okay, let's get the moss pole in first. Okay, I'm just gonna put like a nice fresh moss pole. Oh yeah, that's gonna take up a lot of space in there. So they should be fine. I'm like, should I put, actually no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna fill up the whole pole with moss. Okay, let's start with that. What's going on in here? Because this is where I air layered it. Let's see, it got a little wet. Ooh, there has to be some roots on there. I'm trying to look at them, but all I see is moss. I'm not really too concerned about this because like I said, I barely ever watered it, but it looks like the air layering really did work, which is super exciting. Everything's just super exciting these days, huh? Okay, I just wanted to do that so I can at least stick this part into the moss pole. So I'm sticking it down like this in there, and then I'm gonna put this like, I don't know, kind of wrapped around. Just cut a little piece of this. I just fill up the rest of the pot, and now I just need to fill up the rest of the pole because there are some aerial roots coming out like on these top leaves, and I really want them to root into the moss pole, so let's just fill her all the way up.
The moss is nice and wet. Shove it down there a little bit. This is so much moss. Oh my god, I just dropped some in my lap. Oop.
And here is my verrucosum all potted up. It doesn't look that pretty right now, but it will. I think I potted this up in my last video. It's monstera albo right here, but it has these two super nice aerial roots right here and right here. And I want to get a moss pole down, and we're gonna do it the, oh my god. I remember I told you guys, if you guys remember, I told you I potted it so that the aerial root would go into the pot. Look at that. That is so cool. I'm just gonna dig a little bit on the side to see if I can fit it in here without unpotting this entire plant, because I really, really don't want to. I think I got it. I think I want to propagate my Adansonii, my monstera Adansonii soon, because that thing is getting so long, the one that's on my wall in my office. It's beautiful, but I don't think there's any more room for it, so it needs to get chopped a little. And I haven't had any Adansonii propagations in so long, so why not? Okay, I think that's good because there's only one aerial root right there. And I'm just gonna shove it into the moss pole, honestly. Should I cut it or should I just shove it? I'm gonna just shove it like this. You can see it's kind of going in one of those little holes. I'm just gonna shove it all the way through. I'm about to break it. I'm breaking it, but I can. Sorry, aerial root, you were so alive. I feel so bad. And I'm gonna shove it in there. Okay. And then I'm gonna take a piece of plant tape. I think this piece is too small though. Yeah, I think it is. I'm gonna go get some more plant tape. Please hold. I'm gonna put it as close to the moss pole as possible, as tightly as possible without damaging my little planty. Yay, I got him in there. I'm so excited. He's in. Look how close it is to the moss pole. There was a huge aerial root, and now it's inside the moss pole. I'm gonna shove this one in there too, just the bottom one. I broke it. I broke the fresh one, but it's okay. They grow back so easily. That was easy enough. So there we go with that one. Super exciting, yay. Now we have my philodendron burl marks fantasy that you won't be able to see in the whole frame because it's huge. But we recently propagated it, if you guys seen my last video, and that propagation already put out a new leaf. But the next time you see it, it's probably gonna be on a moss pole as well. I wanna pot it in this pot, if anything. It's just like a tad bit bigger than the other one. I took it out of the pot, and this is what the root system looks like. It's never been that big. You guys have been following me for a while. It's always been fairly tiny. And next I'm just gonna cut it off of this stick or plank. When I first got it, it was able to go in my greenhouse and it outgrew it very quickly. There's such crusty roots on here. Okay, this is my cute Burl Marks fantasy. Oh, she's never off her pole. This is so cool. I'm just gonna put her in here. Kind of wrap the roots around the pot a little bit. Ooh, there's a good root coming out down there. You see that big white root right here? Nice, nice. She was doing good in her pot that she had, but like I said, I want her on a moss pole ASAP Rocky. Okay, I'm just backfilling with the pond from the pot she was just in. That was a lot. Okay, so she's filled up. And now I'm just gonna fill up the rest of the moss pole and connect another one, which you probably can't see because you're all the way down there and I'm all the way up here. What are we gonna do?
I just want to be done though, honestly. Like, for real. There's moss everywhere. Moss is getting everywhere. There's moss everywhere. Maybe I should turn around so you guys can actually see the moss pole in action.
This is one that I'm gonna have to fill all the way up though because obviously it's wicked tall.
There's so much moss on top of the pot. Whoops, what happens to all of my plants with these moss poles? But it's okay. Everything's just okay.
I'm just gonna start taping the bottom part. Boom.
I even parts so that those little connecting holes are on the right side, but it's whatever. Like, truly, it's whatever.
Okay, we got the second moss pole on. This plant grows like a beast. I just wish my propagations would follow suit, you know? Cleanup is gonna be crazy. There's moss everywhere. I'm gonna have to put this pot back into the other pot that this pot was in. So like, it needs a cover pot. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at how long this is. This is so heavy too. Oh, I didn't tape the top. Hold on. Please hold. Let's tape the top before we have problems. I think that's good for now. So this is the final little look. I'm super excited for this one. This is my favorite one so far. I'm so happy to be done. That does bring me to the end of today's video. Give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. And until my next video, bye guys. Wildin' on a boat on an island. Okay, this has always been. Oh, now my camera overheating as soon as I pick the fucking plant up, bro. Like, what am I gonna do now? We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Is that my hair? Looking crazy.